Next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Minnesota Vikings and the San Francisco 49ers. Will Reichert has it all teed up, and we're off from Levi's Stadium. Isaac Gorinda to return. Showing a little burst so far. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the 49ers the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Now it's yours. Right back to Ayuk it goes. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 19, Tiger 19, Tiger. Push in, push in. Panther 11, Panther 11.
A first carry now for the rookie out of Virginia Tech. And give him the 47-yard line, Brock, as he's nestled up right near that first down marker.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Ready, set.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
They give it to him again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
To throw, here's yours. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it's going to be 2nd down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Finds him over the middle. Oh, Brown has him knocked out. This is scooped up by the Vikings. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but their first time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
Yeah, and such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Brought in, Ty Felton. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They give to Allen out of the shotgun. They'll cobble together a yard there. Michael Williams there to haul him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
18 Cardinal.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense, guys. Up front, able to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Set. 19, 18.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught. This is Addison. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. A lot of game left, partner, but it would be a shame not to punish your opponents for making mistakes so early.
Yep, they come through on 3rd down, and the chance of transforming that turnover into a touchdown still exists.
From the red zone now. He's got it near the 8. And it's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. From inside the 1, here's 1st and goal. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal.
Nice, go.
Allen. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Vikings have a great first drive and get the game's first points. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Lindo to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing now, it's Ewers. Finds the in route complete. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. A pickup of 17. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
Ready? Bronco 80. Ready?
Here's the lone back on the handoff. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4.
Here we go, Shaq. Cougar 19. Take off.
Another carry for it. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. 7-0 is our score. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have it on 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Yours now to throw. Kittle makes the catch. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that gives the 49ers the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
So first down from the 41.
Hawks, go! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hup.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Yours to the air now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
3rd and long for him here. Hauled in down the sideline. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Go.
They'll run here on first down. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cougar 19. No.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Ball's backed up. Now they've got 2nd and 7.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60. Hut, hut.
Throwing here, Ewers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Get up. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Take over.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 19. Target. 19. 18.
Working inside the red zone. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Vikings get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Beginning this drive with a run by Allen. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
It's Allen again. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
That offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out, because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
Nickel set from the Niners on 3rd down.
Here we go. Sack.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
Over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Back to work after throwing the pick. Completed over the middle. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. To throw, Ewers. And he overshoots his man. It's incomplete. George Kittle, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Throw here, 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Brandon Ayuk. So that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. From the shotgun, McCarthy has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
And the Vikings 1st down.
Now it's McCarthy. In by Felton, left side. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. Offense to the line, 2nd down. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Finds him on the crossing route. It's inside the 10. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow their lead just before halftime. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Well, maybe like Tyrese Maxey. But whatever.
The kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
Will Reichard to kick off for the
Here's
Vikings.
Reichard set to kick this away. Galindo to return it. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Galindo on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Ewers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Now it's Ewers. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
Yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Here's Ewers to throw. Taking a shot deep here. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Results.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
First and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10.
Hey, check that. Head to 60. Head to 60.
This is Allen on the give. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Okay, ready?
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Come on. Set.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. Keeps himself upright. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
49ers nothing. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Gorindo to return it. This makes it up to the 25.
Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive.
Here we go. 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. Bravo 80. Who's alert? 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready?
Operating from the gun, it's Ewers. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
To throw, here's Ewers. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this third down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation, and he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Takes this in at the 25. And that return's going to leave him enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10.
Go.
Up the middle, here goes is 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. Give them around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Pass now to kick this away. This is Allen to return. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing here. Short pass brought in. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like, the 28. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
On the handoff, Allen. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound a defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completes downfield to Felton. This is going to be down to, it looks like, about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Shotgun handoff for Allen. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Pass complete to number 3, Jordan Addison. It's a gain of 7. And this is 3rd down.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Allen trying this straight ahead. And the run will not get there. They're turned away right near that marker. Now it's 4th down.
A gain of 3. It's
Will Reichard now to try the Vikings field goal. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Reichard connects there. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Window to return it. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
At their own 17-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing now, it's yours. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. And goes to the hurry up here.
16 yards. And the 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. Working quickly here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Lewis now to throw. Left side secured by Ayuk. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Offense to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Yours to the air now. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Working quickly here.
That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Thrown back, it's the handoff. And he's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up second and 3.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Connects with the open man downfield. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
At the 60, at the 60. Hurt. Right there, hurt. Ready, right?
Throwing here, Ewers. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers start the second half with some needed points. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Here comes Ewers. They're going for 2.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Escapes the pocket, and he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Trying to chip away at that lead, but just not able to figure it out there to take another 2 points off.
Yeah, every one of these calls at this juncture of the game tells a story, and right now that story being told is this crew is feeling the pressure trying to chip away at those points. Maybe a little over-aggressive, because now they're still down big.
This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Play action, McCarthy. Throw left side, brought in by Hopkinson. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is second and inches.
Let's go now. 60.
Now McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Pass didn't work on second. Let's see how that affects this third down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Here we go, Shaq, go!
Throwing again now, McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's another Vikings first down.
They've got a man in motion.
The 43-yard line.
Back to the air, McCarthy. It's a screen play for Allen. Down the sideline inside the 30. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Got to be pretty good after. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Well, Brocky found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Gorindo to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10.
Ready!
From the shotgun, it's yours. He finds Brown right side. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's 49ers football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game they'd like to forget. First and 10 from the 32. From the shotgun, yours. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
He's going deep this time. And the catch is made, but he's out of bounds. Oh, wait a second, but there's a penalty on the play. And it's as we expected, partner. The call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it first and 10. Running it after the penalty. And some nice running there on that 7-yard gain, make it second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Catch is made in close. And they're going to stop him after a 4-yard gain. That means first and goal is coming up. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
19
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Draw play. This is McCaffrey. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Here comes Ewers. They're going for two.
The 49ers will line up
Back to throw. Chased out to his right. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for two. That trims the lead just a little bit. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the two-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a two-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
And this is covered by the Vikings hands team. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Here we go.
First down. Here's Allen. Oh, he loses the football. And the 49ers get to it.
This really should be the last place and the last down you expect to fumble on. There's still 2, 3, maybe more to work with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit and set up for second down.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10.
70 Lions. Street.
To throw, here's Ewers. Fits it through the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
65.
They fake the handoff. Now Ewers. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. To throw, Ewers. Vikings get there. They're going to win this round. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now third down.
Cowboy 80.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, Kate, that's a white flag waving if I've ever seen one. I'm not sure I saw any avenue with that run play that was going to result in a first down. It felt more like the coordinator saying, well, you earned that call by the mishaps on first and second down.
Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance. Desperation time here. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Right back to Allen. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes them to 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's able to hit Felton. This is caught. And he's able to get this down to the 36. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. They've got first down here from the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They give to Allen out of the shotgun. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6.
They run with Allen. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And this.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Down.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That's caught. This is Addison. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On the carry, it's Allen. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. This is Allen. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. And right away, we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
It's a gain of a yard. And this is 3rd down.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Cougar 19.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Has room into the secondary. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Go.
Design quarterback run here. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.